So what is Practice Launchpad?
So the Practice Launchpad is set up in a way where if a dentist is young and you're trying to get into the game for the first time and you're trying to do your first startup or your first acquisition, it's just riddled with obstacles, some of which can actually cause catastrophic harm to the project. You know, for example, my startup, now wow, it's been like 6 years ago since it went south, but 6 years ago, I actually ended up losing everything on the project. I was doing a ground up site, I was building the building, I was constructing the office. I had bad legal representation, but I didn't know what to ask. So at the end of the day, it was still my fault because it's my project. I had bad brokers, so I didn't know the demographics were going south on me, and they were, you know, literally eroding my demographic reports right in front of me, and I was unaware of what was happening.
Okay.
So what the Practice Launchpad does is we'll come on, it's myself, it's Dr. Green, it's Dr. Addison Killeen, and it's Dr. Mark Costas, and we're gonna coach you through the program. We're gonna tell you, hey, here's how you talk to your architect. Here's what you need your architect and contractors to talk about. Here's the equipment bid, and here's how we save you $50,000 on your equipment bid. Here's your IT bid, which are way overpriced. Here's how we save you $16,000 on your IT bid. You know, do you guys know what land easements are? Do we know what soil testing needs to be done? You know, do we know what the water rights are in the area? Do we know if like the landlord is going to sell the mineral rights? So all these things that were never taught in dental school, myself and the other coaches know really well, and we'll help you avoid all the obstacles so you don't have to have those life-changing, horrible experiences that I had. Now granted, adversity makes you stronger, but we'd prefer you get strong in other ways.
So for the younger dentist, lots of consultants helping people with startups. How do you see yourself different?
We're doing it real time. So I have an acquisition. Dr. Green did a startup. Addison has done 7 startups and acquisitions. Dr. Costas has probably done 20 plus at this point. I'm currently doing a ground up site. So in real time, we're recording everything we're doing. I'm buying the land, I'm building the practice, I'm putting in a lab. We have all these different moving parts in terms of how we're constructing the office in a way that wasn't 3 years ago, but it's happening real time. Because the difference is if I wrote a book on marketing 3 years ago, by the time it was published, you know, it'd be antiquated. And it's the same thing with buildings, startups, and acquisitions. It's like if you're using 3-year-old techniques to do something right now, it's antiquated. You are going to make mistakes. So you need people who are actively doing this all the time.